Welcome back to another video, everybody. It is October 14 today. So today we're cleaning out our heifer barn. So I just scraped our scrape alley. We do this a couple times a week, but I'm going to be cleaning out the bed pack today. It has been a while since we have bedded the barn, since we knew that we were going to be cleaning it out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take all the manure out of the bed pack and start again. We're gonna be putting it on the land that we're gonna be putting triticale in. We're gonna be planting triticale in the same field as last year. This field along the dairy barn back here. That field is nice and close by to the silo, so I don't have to run too far with the wagons, and it was a pretty good size, 10 acres filled. Half of that 16 by 65 of triticale, so that's enough feed for what we're looking at. But without further ado, I'm gonna swing gates all the heifers off the pack. We'll go into the clean scrape alley, and then I'll swing gates on the bed pack. Alright, that is all the gates swung off the pack. All this clean bedding we're just going to pile up to the side. And then we will get after cleaning out the barn. Load number one out of the barn. I'm just keeping the spreader right full. It's bed pack manure. Spreads really nice. The cows are in the barn today. That way we can get hauling done, and then after I'll scrape up the cow yard, and whatever I have spilled we will pick up. Neat, eh? Alright, so bed pack is cleaned and bedded. We had enough shavings for 2 pens. We were supposed to get shavings anytime now to finish bedding the barn here. So when that comes, we will bed up close-up cows. But it is nice to have that job done. You can hardly tell that I cleaned the scrape alley here this morning. It just kind of fills up as a scrape bed pack. If I was a little more deliberate with it, maybe it wouldn't fill up so much, but it's fine. But clean pens for the winter. This barn is starting to fill up pretty good. Or it is full. If we had more room, maybe we'd have some more young stock in here. Get them out of the dairy barn, but it's what we got. So it's working for us. This pen here is probably the most full. Even though this pen is clean every fall, by the time spring rolls around, it'll be up quite a ways. That back wall, there might be 6 inches to a foot left sometimes if we never got a chance to clean it out during the winter. But that is what we have going on here. So once shavings show up, we will finish bedding the barn. Heifer barn all bedded. We're cleaning up underneath the manure elevator there. Taking bucketfuls. The one side I loaded into the spreader. And this side here, just kind of driving over the field. Dumping it out of the bucket. Tillage to this field before broadcasting anyway. It does not matter too much. Got our heifer barn all looked after. for the night. Just finished pushing up feed. We had one cow calve this morning, but there's another one that is close to calving. This middle cow here, I believe second or third lactation, can't remember. This one over here will be third, I believe. She'll be second. That one will be second as well. But all the heifers are eating. Heifers are of pretty good body condition actually if you start to look. They aren't too heavy and they aren't too skinny. They're just about right, which is nice. That's the only kind of thing about TMI with heifers that I have found is they become a different kind of animal versus if you're giving them dry hay and grain. They're built different. We have a lot of round bales to feed up as well, so at some point during this winter we will have that to clean up. But still, we're a pretty good way through manure hauling now. There's a pile down the road that we can haul before winter too if the weather stays nice. The heifer barn, not always a lot of manure in here in the spring. I believe there's about 20-25 loads, but it's a little more tedious to do just because you're swinging gates and spreader isn't always close by. Sometimes I park the spreader right here, but then you have to back it up, but it works. It is the next day, October 15, and we are out here with the turbo tail. I got the 6430 on there. Pulls it no problem, and then I didn't have to unhook the harvester. We may or may not make some more feed, not because we need it, but because we have a really nice looking field of fourth cut. And we're trying to sell it, but if no one buys it, we will just chop it and blow it in the silo. Because we might as well, it's a terminal field. So in the spring it'll just get plowed under anyway. But I just set the turbo tail half an inch deeper, but this is what we were doing before. Should be just fine for broadcasting triticale and harrowing it in, but I like turning dirt a little deeper for some reason. Try and work some more of this corn stubble in. our triticale now. Got 20 bags. I got 7 of them here in this little broadcast seeder. And then the other 13 are in the bucket. And that'll get us 100 pounds to the acre in this field. This field is 10 acres. So 1,000 pounds of seed. Pretty nice little setup actually. All the extra bags in the bucket and everything else in the broadcast seeder. Works great for 10 acres. Time to refill. I finished across the creek, working on this side now. The seed is a little heavier here, you can see it. Triticale seeds, if you're unfamiliar with what triticale is, it is basically a wheat hybrid. So we will let it grow all winter. And then in about May, we will cut it. After we cut triticale, we'll turbo till this field, and then we'll put our new seeding in here. Our new seeding alfalfa with our oats and peas mix. But pretty sweet little setup, I think. All right, we are done broadcasting. We're gonna now harrow everything. We got the harrows.